I want to get to your Red Sox career for a little bit. You were the voice from 93 to 2007. You called their first world championship in 86 years. And I went to school at Missouri, and I have plenty of close friends who are Cardinals fans. The Red Sox beat the Cardinals to break the curse. What in the world did it feel like to be part of the Red Sox breaking the curse against your childhood team? That had to be strange.
It was strange, and I'll tell you an even stranger fact. And I keep mentioning going back to Jack Buck, and I know we're here to talk about Gene Elston, but Jack was so instrumental in my career. Back in the 70s, when things weren't so busy media-wise, there would be empty booths at Busch Stadium, the predecessor to the current ballpark there. There were empty booths, and Jack would get me in there. I would carry around a 24-pound tape recorder, Voice of Music tape recorder, practice play-by-play, and Jack from time to time would critique those tapes. You talk about getting an education from somebody. To me, working with Jack Buck, Harry Carey, Dan Kelly, Bob Starr, it was like getting the equivalents of a Harvard education in play-by-play. Doing those games on that tape recorder prepared me for what came down the line. And you talk about the 2004 World Series, the booth we broadcast in. When you're in the postseason, here's how the media is set up as far as electronic broadcast. Home television goes to Fox. Visiting TV booth goes to ESPN International. Home radio usually stays in their home booth. Visiting radio goes to ESPN Radio, and the visiting ball club radio goes to an auxiliary booth. We were the visiting radio team when the games came to St. Louis. So we broadcast from an auxiliary booth, and it turned out to be the booth I used to practice in as a kid. You talk about coming full circle. It was strange to root against the Cardinals, but I had practice. I had practice on that being with the Astros and Expos in the National League earlier. But in beating the Yankees in that great American League Championship Series, coming back from 3 games down and sweeping the next 4, they could have brought back the 27 Yankees, the 1927 Yankees, in their prime, and there was nobody going to beat the Red Sox in that series because the Red Sox, strangely enough, a poor base running team for all the years I was there, they were the better base running team in that series. And the Red Sox won the first 2 games at home, despite making 4 errors in each of the first 2 games. They once they got by the Yankees, nobody was going to stop them.
You're listening to Houston Sports Talk.